Hi, let me quickly thank you for joining me. In this short training, I'm going to show you three powerful methods that you can use to bring in more sales, more revenue, and more profit for your business without increasing your ad spend. Now, the key word here is without increasing your ad spend, because what I'm about to show you right now is something that you can implement to bring in a lot of sales, a lot of revenue, and a lot of profit for your business. And you don't have to spend more money than you are currently spending on advertising. And the good news here is that the method will not also cost you any money to implement, but by implementing this method in your business, you are going to see astronomical and dramatic results in sales, in revenue, in profit, and even in your traffic that you are bringing in. Okay. Maybe at the moment, your situation is like you are advertising on Facebook or Google, but you feel like you're not getting enough traffic from your advertising, or perhaps you are getting traffic, but you're not making enough sales, or maybe you are even getting sales, but you think you are not getting enough revenue, or you are bringing in revenue, but not enough profit. If you are in any of these categories, then what I'm about to show you is going to change the way you do your business forever. It's going to revolutionize your business. So just pay attention to what I'll be showing you here. Take a pad and pen, write things down, and go and implement it in your own business. Okay? If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Jeffrey Oravire. I'm the founder of Boost My Profit. I help B2C businesses to grow their sales and revenue using low cost or no cost methods. And the method I'm about to show you, like I've just told you, is a free method, but using this method will bring in a lot of income and a lot of profit to your bottom line. And when I'm talking about income, I'm talking about income in six figures. Okay. And you are going to see it right now. As you can see, we've got the profit calculator here. Now, what I'm going to do is to quickly fill in the blanks in this calculator. And at the end, we're going to see what a typical e-commerce business state of affairs usually is like when they go out to buy traffic and advertise on the internet to bring traffic and sales and revenue to their business. Now, based on the information we are going to see in a moment, we will then go ahead to help the business to boost their sales, revenue, and profit using those three different methods that I told you you can use in your business to grow your sales and profit. So everything I'm going to be showing you in this calculator here is almost like real life experience uh, of a typical e-commerce business. Okay, so don't take it for granted. It's real, just that we are using a calculator to show it to you here. Now we're going to be using a company called ABC Limited. ABC Limited is an e-commerce business. I'm using an e-commerce business here because it's easy for me to just quickly plug in the numbers. But if your business is not an e-commerce business, you can still make use of these strategies in your own business. So just pay attention. And then once we are done here, go ahead and start implementing this in your own business. Okay. Now, for ABC Limited, their average order value on their site is $50. Now, why am I using $50 here? Because most e-commerce businesses sell the bread and butter products that range from like $10 all the way to like maybe $50, $60, $70. And then some sell high ticket offers like 100, 200, $1,000 and above. But majority will usually fall within the range of 10 to 50 or $70 per se. So on average, let's say when people check out on their site for ABC Limited, their average order value is $50, and the profit margin they have here is 30%. Okay, I'm going to use numbers here that are very close to what we usually have with e-commerce businesses, because personally I have got two e-commerce businesses, so I know how this works. So um, 30% is reasonable. So 30% of $50 is $15. Okay, so $15. But let's be generous with ABC Limited. Let's give them $20 that they make in terms of profit, which means they are spending $30 to buy the product from the supplier and probably ship the product to the customer. So they are spending $30 there. We just slap that in there. Now, in terms of traffic investment, they are spending $20,000 per month to advertise on Facebook. Okay. Now, again, spending $20,000 per month is reasonable for most e-commerce businesses. But if your business is not spending up to $20,000, it's okay. It doesn't matter whether you are spending $10,000 or $5,000 or even $100,000 or $1,000,000. This will not matter. Okay, you will see why it doesn't matter in a moment. Okay, ABC Limited is not spending any money on agency fees. They're not using any agency to run their campaigns. They have their own in-house team, or the owner is doing it himself or herself. So we will leave that blank. But if they were spending money to bring in, spending money for agency to help them manage their campaign, then we can just put that money out here, whether it's 5,000 or 10,000, whichever one. But it does not really matter how much is there. I will show you in a moment. Now, their cost per click when they advertise on Facebook, that is how much Facebook is charging them to bring a visitor to their site. Let's assume that this is $1. Okay. Now, on Shopify site, I checked this out. According to Shopify, I said the average cost per click on Facebook is 94 cents. Okay. And this 94 cents is actually based on the fact that maybe your campaign is optimized to some extent. So to be very fair, let's put that as $1 here, which means at this stage, they are getting a total traffic to their website of 20,000 visitors per month. Okay, they spend $20,000 per month on traffic. They're spending $1 per visitor, so they're getting 20,000 visitors per month. Out of these 20,000 visitors, they are converting their conversion rate here are converting at 2%. Okay, so again, I checked this out online so that you can see what conversion rate usually is like. I think this is Adobe website. It said average e-commerce website conversion should be around 1 to 4%. Okay, like I said just now, I've got two e-commerce businesses myself. Anytime we start advertising, we usually don't even get up to 1% conversion. Okay, except we start optimizing before we get a little bit higher. So, but in this case, let's leave that at 2%, which is average. So they are getting 20,000 visitors per month. At 2% conversion rate, they are making 400 sales, which means their total revenue here is $20,000, but they are not bringing in any loss or profit in terms of gross profit or gross loss. So we can say that is probably a break even. Okay, but if you see their cost of goods sold is $12,000. Because that is $12,000, they are now having to lose $12,000. So they are at a loss with $12,000 in their business. Okay, so I hope you're following this as we go. Now, cost of goods sold is how much they spend in actually fulfilling the product. Okay, up to the gross revenue, they haven't fulfilled the product, but when they now fulfill this product, this 400 sales, spending $30 to send each product, then that amounts to $12,000. Now they are now in red with $12,000. Now, like I said before, this is a typical e-commerce business state of affairs. And if you take a look at your business, perhaps you are having something similar to this. Okay? But don't worry, because what I'm going to show you now is something that will help you to get rid of this loss and put a lot of profit into your business. Okay? Excuse me. Now, what many businesses will do at this stage is they will buy more traffic. They will say, oh, we made a loss this month, so let's go ahead and buy more traffic. Okay? They spend $30,000 the next month. Because they spend $30,000, you see, their loss has increased from $12,000 to $18,000. Now, what is happening here is that no matter how much you spend here, you're always going to be at a loss. Okay? Because your cost per click and your conversion rate and your product average order value still remain the same. Therefore, you can never be in profit. So some businesses will say, well, let's reduce our cost. So instead of $20,000, let's reduce our cost to $10,000 in monthly traffic. Now, because you reduce that cost, your losses have also reduced to $6,000. But this is not actually what you want to be doing, because if you keep reducing your ad costs or ad investments, you see, your sales will reduce. Instead of 400 sales you made when you spent $20,000 here, you're now making 200 sales. And that will immediately affect your bottom line. Your total revenue will reduce. Okay? So if you keep reducing that, sooner or later, you'll be out of business. So the cure is not to reduce your advertising spend, but rather keep your advertising spend and work on these three things that I'm about to show you. Okay? So tighten your seatbelt. We're about to go into, we're taking off now, and I'm going to show you how you can explode your sales and profit without increasing your ad spend. Okay? Now, the first thing we would like to adjust for ABC Limited is their product price, their average order value. Okay. Now, the average order value here is $50. Let's say we're able to boost this to $150, and their profit margin here, they're making, let's say, $90, and it means they are spending $60 to fulfill the product, to buy from the manufacturer or the supplier. Okay. At this stage, you can see just by adjusting the average order value, we have removed completely the loss, and now they are in profit with $16,000. Okay, what we've done here is just increase the average order value. Okay, let's say you might argue to say, well, $150, they may not be making $90 profit. Let's reduce their profit to say $70, and the product cost to $80. Okay, so they are still in profit with $8,000. Okay, you might also argue that how is it possible to just jump from $50 to $150 in average order value? That is not possible. It is highly possible, but it might be difficult for any person who doesn't know what they are doing. Okay, for us, because we know what we are doing, because this is what we do for our clients all the time, we can help them to boost their average order value. And by the way, if you want us to help you boost your average order value, please get in touch with us. You will see a button below this video, and we can help your business to boost their average order value. And the way you can do this, I'm not going to give you a lot of tips here in terms of this, because this video can just go on and on, because there is quite a lot that you can do to boost your average order value. What I'm going to show you here, these three things that will say you can adjust in your business to bring in more sales, more revenue, more profit in your business. These three things that I'm going to show you right now, we have trainings that we explain or show you, individual training that will show you how to implement all of them in your business. Okay? And if you want to get hold of this training, all you need to do is just subscribe. They are completely free. So on this page that you are on now, What you can do, you will see this button here. Okay, if you are not watching this video on our website, maybe you are watching on Facebook or you are watching on YouTube, you are going to see links that you can click on to either take you to this page or a link that you can just use to subscribe, and then you'll be able to get those trainings sent to you. So because of the training we've done, I'm not going to go too much into explaining how you can do all of this, but we have training to cover them all. So if you want the training, just subscribe and you will get all those training. Okay, but just to give you a few tips, to increase your product price or your average order value, there are a few things you can do. For instance, you can sell in bundles. You can bundle products together. Let's say you have products that are selling for $50 each on your site. If you put four together or so and sell them in bundles or packages or in sets, you instead of selling $50 product, you're going to be selling, say, $199, that is $199 product. And that will automatically increase your profit margin, and you are going to see more revenue, okay, and again more profit, more gross profit. And in the beginning there was no profit here at all. Now there is $40,000 in profit, in gross profit, but after fulfilling the product, you now have $8,000 in net profit. Okay, and you can also do recommended products. You can do like buy two get one free or get one half price. There are so many things you can do. So again, if you want this training, subscribe and we will send it to you. Okay. Now that's the first thing you can do. And as you have seen here, we have not touched the traffic investment. We have not changed anything. We did not buy or spend any more money to improve this. And as you can see, to increase your average order value will not cost you any money to do. You are not going to spend extra money to do that. Okay, so just by changing your strategy, you can do that. Now, the next major thing you can do, we've done the first one, which is average order, to increase the average order value. The next thing you can do is to reduce your cost per click. Okay, now you will pay attention here because if you can see you are paying $1, ABC Limited is paying $1 at the moment, and they are bringing in 20,000 visitors to their site. Now, if you as a business, in your own business, if you look at your business and you see that you are spending like $2 per click, then you are going to be in trouble. You see, we increased it to $2. Now, that has wiped out the entire profit that ABC Limited was having. So if you are spending $2 per click, then you need to find a way to quickly reduce it. But in case of ABC Limited, they are spending $1 per click. So they are having $8,000 in profit. But what if ABC Limited is able to reduce this cost per click to 50 cents? Okay, look at what happens. Their traffic has doubled from 20,000 visitors to 40,000 visitors without increasing their advertising spend. I hope you're following that. And these are real life scenarios that you can actually play with. Now, it may not take you an hour or a day or a month to reduce your cost per click from $1 to $50 to 50 cents, but you can implement these over time to get your cost per click down here. Now, in case you are a bit skeptical to say, okay, I don't think it's possible to get the average cost per click to 50 cents, it is highly, highly doable. And that is what I would recommend if you are an e-commerce business, depending on what you sell, but I would recommend that your average cost per click should not be more than 50 cents. If you set that as a benchmark, you will see that you can work towards it, and then you bring in more sales and more profit to your business. You can see that the moment we reduce it to 50 cents, the traffic doubled, and so is the sales. Instead of 400 sales they were making before, they are now making 800 sales. And instead of $40,000 they had in terms of revenue, now they have $120,000 in revenue. Gross profit was $40,000 before. Now they have $100,000 in gross profit, and net profit here is $36,000 in net profit, and all of this without increasing their ad spend. Okay, so as you can see, just by making a few changes in your business, as we are making for ABC Limited right now, you can actually boost your profit, you can boost your sales, and boost your traffic without increasing your ad spend. So take a look at your own business. What are your figures? If your figures are similar to this, then begin to think of how you can improve on them. Okay. Now, how can you improve on your cost per click? Again, like I told you just now, we have separate courses that we address all of this for you, how to implement this in your business or on your site. Okay. So if you want that course, just go to our website and scroll down to the bottom of this page and subscribe, and will send those courses to you. Okay. But I can just give you a few tips. For instance, you want to be targeting your exact audience. And also, you want to make sure that your click-through rate is increased. And for your click-through rate to increase, you have to have a very strong call to action, which means what you are actually doing is when you run ads on Facebook or even on Google, you want to make sure that the primary purpose of your ad is not to sell your product, but to sell the clicks. You want people to click on your ad, because the more people click on your ad, the less Facebook will charge you for your cost per click. Okay? And that means your frequency will increase. And Facebook will think that your ad is very relevant to your audience. And because it's relevant to your audience, they will charge you less. So there are quite a few things you can do. Again, if you need that training, subscribe using the very last button on this page. If you are not watching on this page, you will see links that will take you to this page to subscribe. Okay. Now, the third thing you can do is to increase your conversion rate. We can increase conversion rate here. Let's say we increase it to 3% instead of 2%. Now, you can see their net profit has doubled. Okay. And so is their sales. Okay. So sales has increased from 800 sales to 1,200. Total revenue has increased to 180,000 from 120,000 to 180,000. Gross profit or net profits has also increased from 100,000 to 160,000, and net profit has doubled from I think it was 36,000 to $64,000, and all of this without increasing the ad spend. Okay, now we have helped ABC Limited to bring their business into profit, and this is what we do for our clients every time. We help them to boost their average order value. We help them to reduce their cost per click, and we also help them to increase their conversion rate. Okay, now this conversion rate is not enough for us in terms of our own company. If we are helping clients, we can get them higher conversion rate than this. Okay, let's say we work with a client and we help them to get, say, 5% conversion rate. You can see we're not talking six figures, 120,000 in net profit to their site, and gross profit 280,000. Okay, now you or your team may not be able to do this, but we can help you to achieve this. And if you want us to help you to boost your product average order value, reduce your cost per click, or increase your conversion rate, you will see a button directly below this video. Okay, this is the button here, directly below this video. This book a call. Use that button to book a call with us. You will speak with me or a member of my team, and we can take a look at your business and make suggestions on how we can help you to increase your sales, revenue, profit, and even traffic to your site without increasing your ad spend. Okay. Now, this is all good, and you can certainly improve on each of these on your site. But to get massive results, like you have seen, you want to improve on all of them at the same time. If you improve on all of them at the same time, you are going to get the maximum result. Okay. Now, and this is, like I said, this is what we do for our clients from time to time. We help them to boost their average order value, increase their conversion rate, and reduce their cost per click. But there's also a process, a system which we use to quickly bring about all these changes all at the same time without actually having to individually work on each one. Let's say we don't have to go to Facebook to work on cost per click. We don't have to go to your website to work on your conversion rate, for instance. Okay. And but using our process, using our method, our strategy, which is called incentivized marketing, we can help you to drastically increase your conversion rate. Sometimes we get conversion rate of about 7%, 8%, 10%, depending on the product that you sell, of course. Okay. And sometimes we get cost per click down to about 20 cents, sometimes 10 cents. Now, in this case, say, you see, we've just got this to 20 cents. Look at how much they are making here in terms of gross profit. Net profit, $330,000. Okay. And look at how much traffic they are getting, 100,000 visitors on their site. And total sales, 5,000 sales without increasing their ad spend. Okay. So when you layer our system, incentivized marketing, on top of these adjustments, we can help you to do all these adjustments individually. After we have done that, we can layer on top of it incentivized marketing. Or we can help you with incentivized marketing, and on top of incentivized marketing, we can then go and individually add more to it. Okay, when we use incentivized marketing for our clients, they usually get very, very low cost per click. Okay. And if you want to know more about incentivized marketing, you will see here, these are all the things that can do for incentivized marketing can do with just one campaign. Okay. And if you use this link, just subscribe, click on it, subscribe, and we will send you more details about incentivized marketing, how it can help you and your business to bring in more traffic, more leads, more sales, more revenue, and more profit for your business without increasing your ad spend. Okay. Now, there is one of two things you can do right now on this page as you are watching this video. First thing is you can book a call with us if you want us to help you to increase your cost, your average order value, increase your conversion rate, and reduce your cost per click. In other words, if you want us to help you boost your sales, profit, and revenue for your site, bringing more traffic to your site without increasing your ad spend, book a call with us right now, and we'll take a look at your business and how we can help. During the call, we will show you how incentivized marketing works and how it can also help you, and whether it's something you should use or not. So whether you use incentivized marketing or not, it doesn't matter. You will see that we can also help you to improve your profit without incentivized marketing. But if you also want to know more about incentivized marketing, you can just request by signing up for this course, signing up here, and we'll send you a short video on how incentivized marketing can help you to generate 6 to 7 figures in revenue to your business within the next 3 to 6 months without increasing your ad spend. Okay, this is a gold mine. This is something that many people don't know about, but you are privileged to know it right here. And so don't take it for granted. Everything I've shown you here, these are real life scenario that typical e-commerce businesses are facing on a daily basis, but we can go into the business and help them to bring about massive sales, massive profit in their business without them increasing their aspect. Okay, I hope you have gained some value from this video. If you like it, please share it with people you know. And again, one of two things you need to do: either book a call with us right now, or use the very last button on this page, or anywhere you are watching. You are going to see links anyway that you can use to request a call with us or request more information about incentivized marketing, or if you want to even get more training about how to increase your average order value, increase your conversion rate, and reduce your cost per click. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing you on the inside. I definitely appreciate your time here. God bless you. Bye.